Take a fucking look at this. You know what? Over the last decade or so, I don't really yell in my videos very often anymore. Usually, if I do, it's because I'm talking about something genuinely horrible. But before 10 years ago, I would do it often because my viewers found it more entertaining when I was animated and all that shit. Today, everyone's a pussy, so they can't handle it. But what I will tell you is that back then, when I was more popular, people would often talk about me, and it was always negative. And because people are such wussies, they would never say it to me. And that is actually what might make me mad in this video. I'm not going to get mad intentionally here either, but it might be genuine. Because even though this has bothered me for well over a decade, I never really made a video about it until now. It actually pisses me off so much how gigantic pussies people are. All people do is talk shit about me, and it's so infuriating. Like, yes, of course I'm used to it. To a big extent, I don't care because they talk shit, they never use facts, view them even as jealous, or at the very least weak people, because again, they can never say it to me. And it's amazing. But I found this post on Reddit, and by the way, there's been about 6 Reddit posts that I mentioned in, and in case you're wondering, no, none of these people have ever said a word directly to me. And it's like, why? I know that people find me intimidating, but I don't know the reason why. If I had to guess, it's probably just because they know that I'll outsmart them. But here's the reality. Every single person who has talked to me directly, they will tell you themselves that I'm actually extremely impressionable. What's the word? I can't even think of the word. Like, when you're okay with people confronting you. Whatever. I don't know what the word is. The point is, I'm very good with talking to people, listening to what they have to say, accepting what they have to say, taking criticism, having civil debates or just civil discussions in general. I'm very good at that. And if you ask a moron, they might tell you, no, Matt doesn't talk. He just swears and yells, and he's a narcissist and an egotist. But what I'll tell the people, because you don't have to believe me, of course the evidence supports me as it always does, but you don't have to take my word for it. But how about, for once, taking the evidence for it? And the evidence is literally everything I do. Here's one piece of evidence. Have you ever noticed that every single time someone says that about me, they literally never provide a reason why? Like, they actually never, not even once, provide a reason why. It's because they're just making it up, or they heard it from someone else. And this post that I found on Reddit actually really made me laugh. Let's take a look. So I found this post on the Leaving Neverland HBO subreddit. It's from almost a month ago. And they say YouTuber Roxanne has now restricted her videos on MJ to members only, which is true. And so somebody commented saying, is she getting attacked by the fan base? Well, of course she's getting attacked because she speaks facts. And here's where it gets good. I'll bet they've gotten nastier now that former MJ Stan King, Matt's FTR, you're implying that she made her channel members only because of me? That makes no... Or the fans getting nastier towards her because of me. That makes no fucking sense. Anyway, among other fans, changed their minds on MJ in large part thanks to her. One of Matt's videos went through a fan's YouTube and Twitter feeds. You all know who it is. I'm not gonna say her name, but it's a her. And he rightfully called the fan out for saying she'd ban anyone for even mentioning Roxanne. Wait for it. Good thing he changed his mind on MJ. But man, the other content on his channel is the typical pro-Trump, anti-woke conspiracy garbage. You see, of course I find it funny, I do. But you can't blame me for actually getting mad at this type of stuff if I want to get mad at it, because, I mean, you know me. And if you don't, I'll say it here right now. My entire channel's purpose, and this is not complicated, this is not new, this is 20 fucking years of this. My channel's purpose from day one was to help people and teach people. That's it. But every single time someone says this slanderous garbage about me, it's always from people who don't even watch my videos. And you know that they don't watch. I can prove it. Of course, this applies to everybody, but I'll prove it with this person here. First of all, they start by saying pro-Trump. If you actually go through my channel, which I know none of you are going to do because that would involve seeing the truth and you're all allergic to that, but if you actually look at my channel, the last video I made that was pro-Trump was 10 months ago. Yes, 10 fucking months ago was my last video where I was being pro-Trump. And to be fair, even if I had made more recent pro-Trump videos, what the fuck is wrong with that? If Trump does something good, there's nothing wrong with making a video complimenting it or pointing it out. These people's brains, because of Trump derangement syndrome, these people have worms in their brain where if you don't like, you know, and it's not just Trump, like, if I don't like Trump or Hillary or Bill Clinton, Joe Biden, Obama, it doesn't matter who it is, these people have such a mob mentality where if you don't like a person, it means that everything they do is now bad. And again, these people try to claim that I'm the one with the problems here, and yet they all have this mob SJW woke mentality, this brain damaged, brain rot, smooth brain, corrupted, brain melting fucking disease, where they believe that if you like one thing a person does, it means you must like everything, or if you dislike one thing they do, it means you have to dislike everything. They have no capacity for nuance and, you know, the give and take, the some's good and some's bad. Their brains don't function in that way, and that's because of our woke culture. But, like, for example, I have made Trump videos within the last 10 months. They're not necessarily pro-Trump or anti-Trump. They're just me talking about some random news that came up that interested me. For example, one of the most recent is about is when Trump was right about Tylenol, which he was. I proved it in the video. Go watch it. I know you won't. So, but see, idiots like this would say that the Tylenol video is pro-Trump. It's not pro-Trump. It's me pointing out that he was right about something. That's it. It's just being neutral and pointing out a fact because it's a fact. It's got nothing to do with liking or disliking Trump. He stated a fact. Media and the SJW said he was wrong, so I made a video proving him right and laughing at the people who said he was wrong. That's as deep as it goes, buddy. It's not that fucking difficult. And then, so that's the Trump part. Here's the best part. Anti-woke conspiracy garbage. I have to come closer for this. These people actually think that being anti-woke, in other words, pro-fact, is conspiratorial. But being woke, aka left-wing extremism, is not conspiratorial. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? First of all, let's just clear something up. I have a video on my channel that you obviously won't watch, because again, it proves you wrong. It's called The Truth About Conspiracy Theories. Now, in this video, I prove that, number one, the majority of things the media calls conspiracy theories are not actually conspiracy theories because almost all of them get proven true. And then I also prove how a real conspiracy theory are things that are unproven, such as flat Earth. And the other type of conspiracy theory are things that the SJWs, the extremists on the left, the leftist mainstream media, shit that they make up, that's unproven, that they're just lying about to make the right look bad. For example, when the mainstream media says that the Joe Biden laptop story is not true, that's a conspiracy theory because it was true. When the mainstream media says that Russia rigged the election, that is a left-wing conspiracy theory. That's 2 examples, but if you actually watch my Truth About Conspiracy Theories video, I give multiple examples. But the point is, most conspiracy theories, real ones, again, in case you're too dumb to understand, the mainstream media, when they call something a conspiracy theory, it's not actually a conspiracy theory. You're just brainwashed. What they're doing is they call things a conspiracy theory that are actually true, but they are things that the media is trying to hide. So they call it a conspiracy theory in order to dismiss it and make people not pay attention to it. It's actually a true thing, and the media even knows it's true. But they say, oh, don't pay attention, that's just a conspiracy theory. Okay? So the reality is, it's the left who are conspiracy theorists because, one, they take things that are true and call them conspiracy theories. That would make you a conspiracy theorist yourself. 2, they will say things that are proven true, like the Hunter Biden laptop story and many others, and say that they're not true in order to hide it and not make people pay attention to it. That makes you a left-wing conspiracy theorist. So again, I break this all down in a 25-minute video called The Truth About Conspiracy Theories, and yes, you should watch it if you have any capacity for learning. But the point is, most conspiracy theories are left-wing, not right-wing. And not only that, but you shouldn't even be saying things like this are right-wing conspiracy theories or are on the right, because they're really not politically sided. For example, if I say the Hunter Biden laptop story is true, which it is, people will say, oh, that's a right-wing idea. Whether they say it's a right-wing idea, right-wing talking point, right-wing conspiracy theory, it shouldn't be. Because yes, it is a point that's against the left, Joe Biden and his son, but that doesn't automatically make it a right-wing point. As an apolitical person myself, I don't view it as being anti-left or pro-right. I simply view it as a neutral fact that we're pointing out. When I say the Hunter Biden laptop story was true, I'm not trying to be anti-Biden. I'm not trying to be pro-Trump. I'm not trying to be anti-left or pro-right. I'm just saying it's a fact and the media lied about it. That's as far as it goes. I call out right-wing lies too, but you would never pay attention to that because it proves you wrong. Anyway, moving on. Then this person says, yeah, when I look at his content, ugh. I just want to point out, by the way, again, isn't it funny how when people say shit like this, they never actually explain how I'm wrong? That's something that we all need to pay attention to. These people never, literally never, explain how I'm wrong. All they say is, oh, Matt's a right-winger. I'm not. Matt's a conspiracy theorist. I'm not. Matt's crazy. I'm not. Well, I am, but in a different way. Matt is a conservative because I disagree with him, so I have to call him a conservative because I'm fucking stupid. Matt's pro-Trump. I'm not. They'll say Matt's this, Matt's that, Matt's this, Matt that. But you'll know what they'll never do? They'll never say that I'm wrong and explain how I'm wrong. They can't. They'll never do it. They'll never say I'm wrong, and if they do, they can't explain how I'm wrong. They can't debate me. They can't argue with me. They can't debunk my points. They can't debunk my videos. They can't fight me using facts. I'll say it again. None of these people have ever been able to debunk me using facts. It's always just, Matt, you're dumb because I say you're dumb. Matt, you're dumb and that, or Matt, you're fat and that makes you dumb. It's just like mindless fucking dumbass insults with no substance. And we know this to be true because these people never even try to speak to me. I never get messages on like social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. I rarely even get YouTube comments of people saying I disagree, and the few that I do get don't even provide evidence. They just say you're wrong because you're fat or something stupid like that. These people are fucking dumb. You are useless, you are diseased, you are pathetic. That is the actual fact. Then look at this idiot here. Yeah, I liked his MJ critical videos. Zero interest in the rest. Yeah, I can see that. Because you are an uneducated, dumb fuck moron who can't handle videos that have actual substance in them, like mine. And the thing is, if you actually watched my videos, you'd probably like them. Granted, you have to have an open mind to like my videos and understand that what I'm saying is true and look at my research and all that stuff. But if you actually liked videos that have good information in general, you probably would like mine. But you say, I have zero interest in the rest. I don't even need to say it. Everybody watching this video knows. These people don't even watch my videos. The truth is, they have no idea if they agree or not, because they don't even watch them in the first place. All they do is listen to what other people have said about me, or they make assumptions, or they just read the title, or they don't like what I look like, stupid, trivial shit like that, and go, yeah, I got no interest. They would never, ever even watch what I say. They don't even have the ability to care to listen, to ask questions, to be open-minded. Nothing. Zero interest in the rest. His interview on Roxanne's channel was the best, but I'm guessing that's private too now. Shame. It's not private, but it's members only. It was funny when she played the Fuck You Wade clip for him. Anyway, I just wanted to point this out because these people are not just diseased, they're beyond diseased. Until any of you people are able to come at me with facts and give me real debate and civil discourse and an actual adult conversation, you're never going to prove me wrong. So by all means, keep doing what you're doing and don't even watch the fucking videos. AKA running away like the wuss you are. Bye.